Hello everyone, it's 1:30 a.m. India just beat Bangladesh at Asia Cup final cricket match, and now I'm ready to make a video. So this video is all about Snappy Scroll. It is the new CSS property which is right now trending in web development communities. What it does is, suppose I am on this element and if I scroll down, then the next element will come into view directly. So let's take an example. I have a screen. The element occupies the whole screen. Now the second element is below this screen. I'm on the first element. If I scroll down, then my scroll bar will move until I reach the second element, which is below our screen, and it has a little animation effect. It is based on CSS only, so you do not need to write any JavaScript for this. Let's start with the HTML. So this is the basic structure. We have body tag, and inside that body tag we are having 5 h1 tags. So body tag is the parent tag and these h1 tags are the children. My class is the common class, and this red class is used for background and color of text. So these are the classes. I have used this to hide the scroll bar. Now on our parent class we are using scroll snap type property. First is the axis on which we are going to apply this property, and second property is mandatory. So when we scroll, it will be mandatory to land on one of the elements. Like if I scroll a little, then it will go back to our first element, and if I scroll above the limit, then it will scroll up to the second element. We'll talk about this later. Now our children are my class. Scroll snap align. Don't worry about this green line. VS Code is not able to recognize this property. Scroll snap align. We can give 3 values: start, center and end. If it is center, then suppose the element is of height 50 VH, it is at the center, then the scroll will come such that the element will still remain at the center. The start, if it is start, then scroll will move such that the element will be at screen position 0, 0, and similarly you can understand the end property. Let's try this out. We'll go to Chrome. I have the latest version of Chrome 69. Now I will inspect. So our body has scroll snap type Y mandatory, and this h1 scroll snap align center. Now if I scroll a little, it will come back to h11. If I scroll a little more, it will go to h12. Same. So this is snap scroll for you. But there are few problems with this for Chrome. Let's say I'm going down. If I try to play a little with it, you can see it is stuck over here. Now if I go up, now I'm not able to scroll anymore until I refresh the page. Then again, if I make this div element as the parent instead of body. I'll use the class container for the parent styling. Now you can see that container has scroll snap type property, but in this case this is not working. So this property is not applicable for all tags on Chrome. Now we'll go to Firefox. I have the 63rd version of Firefox 32-bit. Okay, this is the Mozilla website which says about this. I have the latest version, but even with their own tutorial it is not working. So how mine will work? It won't. So as of now it is not supported in 63rd version of Firefox 32-bit. We'll have to go with Chrome one, and again we'll have to go with the body. Oh, I forgot to show you if it works on Firefox with body. Something has happened. I did a mistake. I need to replace container with body. Okay. So in Firefox it doesn't work in both cases, but in Chrome it works in this case. Now we'll see this property. You have two options. One is mandatory and second is proximity. Now we are using the proximity property. Suppose I scroll a little, it will come back to H13. If I scroll harder, it will go to H14. But if I scroll in between, then it will be like normal scroll. If I scroll a little extra, then it will go to H13. This is not the case with our mandatory property. If I scroll a little, it will stay at H13. If I scroll a little harder, it will go to H12. If I try to scroll in between, but if it is more than 50%, then it will go to H13. If it is less than 50%, then it will stay at the current element. And you can use this property on x-axis as well. This is probably useful for x-axis if you are implementing something like carousel. So you can use this to scroll elements inside carousel. And considering PC users, it is not yet supported in Firefox, latest version of Firefox 32-bit. It is supported in Chrome, but there are bugs with it. So even though there is fuzz about this property, snap scroll, I wouldn't recommend you all to use this in your project until the property is stable. And that is it from this video. I will see you in the next one. You can share your views about this property in comment section. I will be happy to hear about it. Thank you.